Welcome to the long anticipated Q&A video by me, Crash Bandicoot. I'm on the computer now. As you can see, looking at all your questions which you've asked me. I made a thingy in my forum. Right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What's your opinion on people who pronounce HOWRSE? Well, I can definitely see where you're coming from in pronouncing it that way. It's just I prefer to say horse because HOWRSE seems more like a country kind of a thing, you know what I'm saying? Whereas I'm common as anyone, so I just say horse. Do you feel like you fit in with other VIPs? Nope. I'd say I'm really different from everyone else because, people create posts in the VIP forum saying, how many people do you have on your block list, or random PMs people send and stuff like that. Whereas, I don't know, I'm just kind of laid back. I just like to chill on my game, and if people come along and say, hi, how are you doing? I don't just say, no, go away. I like to chat, whereas other people don't, and I don't fit in with the VIPs because, well, I don't fit in because I'd say that I'm not a people person, so I don't mix with any other people if I can help it. And I don't tend to have an input on many of the VIP topics unless I'm going to stir a bit of trouble. Not intentionally, I don't do it intentionally, but if people don't like what I'm saying, then they can, What do you rate horse out of 10? 8. Because there are stuff that need changing. Seriously need changing. Ubisoft, go away. How do you rate the horse community out of 10? 7. There are some snobby players around. But I'm not afraid to say it. How do you rate the horse rules out of 10? What rules? Like, literally, you look at the rules list and there's hardly any there. Yet, people are, slandered for breaking rules. Like, what are the rules on horse? The rules on horse, I'd say, yeah, you look at the rules list, it's there to there, rules are that big, and there's hardly anything there. It says the list is not exhaustive and may be changed at any time, but then people are getting sanctioned for rules that aren't even in the list. So for that, I'd have to say rules are a 4. How do you rate the mods out of 10? Oh, I've been seriously dreading this question. How do I rate? I've made some really good mods on the 6 years of playing horse. I remember Cinnabon, who was awesome. Dr. Zig, who is incredibly awesome. And along them lines, but then you get the mods that, I've had history with, if you know what I mean. Some mods I like and some mods I don't like, so it makes it incredibly difficult to answer that question, but on the whole I'd say about a 6. What do you rate the admins and Olean and all the bunch out of 10? 6.5. For the same reasons I said. What do you rate a horse out of 10? Because they have the power to change things, yet they still continue to let things carry on as they are, which is kind of rubbish. What's your favourite thing about horse? Favourite thing about horse? I really don't know. I really haven't got a clue. I'd say the golden apples and the retired golden apples, and also my vintage apple KWPN thingy. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a Marwa. Right, I'm giving up. The other thing I like about horse is the trophies and the fact that I'm eventually getting up in the rankings. Yay! And the people, of course, and my friends. Premium, Cookies, Sly, and all them lot who put up with me. So thank you for that. What's my favourite horse memory? My favourite horse memory is definitely the calendar, I think, that they did for Christmas. And favourite horse memory, yeah, it's probably the calendar and all the promotions, except a few. And my ultimate memory is getting the Dio horse. I got the golden apple when it was still active years ago, and I sold it, and I was looking for it ever since. So the best horse memory for me is when I found it in the sales and it was like, yes, come on. What got me into horse? My friend, my real life friend at the time, Boza on horse, she's called, Boza. Whom I know in real life, she was like, hey, can you join this game and put me as a sponsor? I was like, okay, yeah, and horse, okay, join up. This was in 2008. This was my first ever account in 2008, and she asked me to join anyway. I got banned from the game. Just, you don't need to know about that. But then again in 2009, I joined again as Dalek Doctor Who. I played as Dalek Doctor Who for like 6 years, until this year I changed my name to Crash Bandicoot, who you all know and love. So, yeah, she got me into horse. What old content do you miss, if any? What's your favourite content in the game right now? The old content. Well, I do miss old content, but I miss the old version, the version in 2009. Everything was so much simpler back then. I miss before the teams. Obviously, I love the teams now, but you know, horse was a lot more simpler before they had the teams. I miss the pets in the equestrian centre. Annoying as it is, I actually do miss the vaccinations. You know, it's all that the little things that I miss. What's my favourite content in the game right now? The VIP account. Definitely. Yeah. Do any of my real life friends play horse? Oh, no, you play it. Everyone in my family knows that I play horse. My dad knows that I play horse. He hates horse. He doesn't like me talking about it because it winds him up that much, because every time I got on the subject of horse, it's like, horse this, horse this, horse this. I love horse, I love horse. Like, oh my god, do you know what happened on horse the other day? Oh my god, I totally missed out on a sale. I'm obsessed with horse, and so yeah. My friends, I don't have many real life friends because I'm socially awkward. So yeah. If you could have any horse, pony, divine, etc., what would you choose? That's a hard question, because I've really had every horse that I could possibly want. I've already had it and got bored of it. But if I were to say which horse I'd want the most, I'd say I want a Balios. I don't know why, they just look awesome. If I were on the admin team for a week, what would I do? I would totally scrap the coats that they have now and replace them with the '09 coats, because Frisian horses then was absolutely beautiful, and I mean it, they were absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I just don't like the way they look right now. So yeah. So I did want to go over another question again. Do I feel like I fit in with other VIPs? I've had time to think about that one while I've been asking. And as much as I love the VIPs, I would say that I don't fit in with other VIPs, because other VIPs can so easily get into conversations with others, and you know, they can reply and have a bit of banter and stuff, whereas me, it's like, because of my social awkwardness, I can't engage in conversations properly. So yeah, I'm just a loner. So yeah, that's all the questions I have right now. But in my Equestrian Centre forum, I will do another one if I get enough questions. So post all of your questions in there and I will do another video. Thank you for your time and patience. I really appreciate your patience, and I know a few people have been messaging me saying, when's your new Q&A video coming out? Will you post the link on the thing? And I was just like, yeah, I'll be posting it, but I've been feeling ill. Blah, 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 blah. So thank you for your patience. Bye.